You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
It began in 1870s when John Donaldson and his wife Anna settled here, ex-slaves who became successful farmers. John went on to become a postmaster, and later his son Edward helped to build our pier, our streetcar lines, a power plant, and a concession stand at what now is Demon's Landing. We have a greater awareness and appreciation for the Donaldsons and other significant African Americans in our city's history, in part because of Dr. Carter G. Woodson, a man who in 1915, along with a few friends, established the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History, and who in 1926 launched the annual February observance of Black History Week, which in 1976 became Black History Month. Because of his works, Dr. Woodson is known throughout this country as the father of Black history. And we are so honored in the Sunshine City to have a building, and soon to be a city building, that bears his name. And to realize there is a heart and soul there. We are thankful to Terry Scott's stewardship and the many, and the many community members and volunteers who have helped the museum survive and thrive. The future of this museum is bright. And so, in celebration of the 40th anniversary of Black History Month, we raise the Woodson flag to fly above our City Hall. And so now it is time to raise this flag. Come on, win. And now we'll hear from Terry Scott.
No, never alone. No, never alone. He promised never to leave me. Never to leave me alone. Dr. Woodson once said, if a race has no history, if it has no worthwhile tradition, it becomes a negligible factor in the thought of the world, and it stands in danger of being exterminated. It's for that reason that I, along with the board, members, and friends of the Dr. Carter G. Woodson African American History Museum stand boldly before you today as ambassadors of Dr. Woodson's legacy. A legacy which was to make certain that American history was inclusive of the contributions made by those who ensured this nation's greatness. In 1926, Dr. Woodson was quoted saying that we should not emphasize Negro history, but the Negro in history. What we need is not a history of selected races or nations, but a history of the world void of national bias, race hate, and religious prejudice. You and I both know we've not yet achieved that place in this nation's history. Known as the father of African American history, we pay homage today to Dr. Carter Woodson for his commitment to ensure that the contributions made by blacks were a part of the fabric that clothed this great nation. In addition, today, we pay respect to an extraordinary leader who has made great strides in unifying a community that has been divided far too long. Mayor Kreisman, today, You have done what no mayor, governor, or even president has ever done, which was to acknowledge and commemorate the contributions that African Americans have made to this nation by flying over a government institution, a flag in honor of not only Dr. Carter G. Woodson, but African American history. We owe Tamir Kreisman a debt of gratitude. Today, my friends, you have witnessed history in the making. As the representative of the Dr. Carter G. Woodson African American History Museum, know that we are humbled and grateful by the grand gesture of inclusion. On this first day of February 2016, we can proudly say it's a wonderful day in the city of St. Petersburg, where the sun shines brightly on all of us.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.